What's up, guys? Busy day today. Busy day today. We got the She-Hulk trailer, and I reacted to it. That's up on the channel now. A couple other things, our live show today. But look, aside from all that, we started rewatching the MCU films. Me and my lady friend. We started rewatching the MCU films. We're getting through it, and look, I want to eventually have reviews for all these movies up on the channel. There's a lot. I've reviewed, a good percent of them, but there's still some that I haven't reviewed. This film, I think this will be like the third film. This will be the third time I posted a review for this movie. So this, I think, will be like my final review for it. I won't post another review for it. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This is a film that I've had such a mixed relationship. The first time I saw it, I liked it, and then I went to almost disliking it, to loving it, to this becoming one of my favorite MCU films. Top 5, top 6 territory. Yeah, look, there was so many, I don't know, nitpicks that I had for it, and some of it that you can miss, some information you can miss in the film that kind of will detract your liking of it. For me, particularly, and for some reason, I just wanted to nitpick the hell out of this film, and I don't know why. Because rewatching it today, this is such a fast-paced movie. I mean, this movie flies at an amazing pace. This movie is riveting. This is a riveting MCU movie. The story is so deep, and it flies and it flows so well. I mean, we all know the plot of the movie. I'm not really going to sit here and tell you what it's about step by step. Captain America discovers that Shield is compromised. Nick Fury discovers Shield is compromised by Hydra, and it's the battle to take down Hydra before it's too late. That's what it really becomes. And with the Winter Soldier aspect in this movie, Bucky's not in the movie a lot, but when he's in the movie, there's a total impact. We see him like in 2 scenes in the beginning of the film, then we don't really see him again till the bridge scene towards the end of the movie. And you watch the movie and you think he's in it more because he's got so much of an impact. Sebastian Stan is so good in the scene where he's being manipulated in that Hydra base, where Alexander Pierce comes in, slaps him across the face. They basically tell him to rework his mind because he saw Steve on the bridge and he says, I knew him. All that works so well. And the character of Captain America is kept so intact, and he's just so well written. How he's this character who, okay, in this film, after the Avengers, what's he going to do? Well, he's going to try to get back into it. He's going to try to be a soldier for Shield because that's all he has right now. And then when he discovers that Shield is been compromised, there's this Winter Soldier guy going around. When he finds out it's Bucky, all of this is just playing into each other. I mean, there's one scene in the movie that I think is a little exposition heavy, and I think anybody that watches the movie will say that. The Zola character, played by Dobby the House Elf himself, Toby Jones, he's the computer intelligence now. They go back to the base. There's that whole sequence to where he's just explaining the evil plot of Hydra, to where it's needed, but at the same time, it's like, okay, 5 minutes of exposition, we get it. The whole rest of the film is not like this. But at the same time, it doesn't bug me that much because he says, oh, I was distracting you this whole time. You won't be alive to save the day or something like that. So he says it was a distraction. I get it. But at the same time, it's a convenience for the screenplay to be like, hey, look, Hydra, they're here, and this Hydra agent is going to go ahead and tell us the whole thing. That's really the only thing in the movie that bothers me. I mean, other than that, I think this is a great movie. This is a great movie. And like I said, it's either a top 5 or top 6 film, MCU film for me. Maybe down the line I'll rank all the movies. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video with that. But yeah, I mean, Winter Soldier. I just wanted to just tell you guys that this is a great film. I love this film. Alexander Pierce, played by Robert Redford, man, he is so good in this film, and he is one of the better MCU villains. I mean, Alexander Pierce basically picked up where the Red Skull left off. Uh, Hydra is the villain of the first movie. Hydra is the villain of the second movie. Who's the face of Hydra in the first movie? It's the Red Skull. Who's the face of Hydra in the second movie? It's Alexander Pierce. Um, you had Hydra 50s Hydra, and now you have 2010's Hydra. I mean, the movie takes place in 2014, I believe, is when it was released. But yeah, I just think it all kind of comes to a head so beautifully. And for some reason, my puny brain wasn't able to appreciate the movie as much as I probably should have uh, long ago. But I finally have come to my senses and realized how great of a film this is. This is a great movie. And look, the acting as well. I mean, everybody's A game in this. I mean, Scarlett Johansson's doing different things in this. She's so much more vulnerable in this than she has been in any previous MCU film. She's so good. Nick Fury's role in this, you know, you don't know who he's working for till you finally realize he's with the good guys. I mean, I think we all kind of had a feeling he was with the good guys, but we find out his death was it was basically planned. His death was planned, so basically he has a line where he says, you know, you can't kill me if I'm already dead. So I think that was smart. Smart. That's the word for this film. And this is the Russo brothers, man. This is their first MCU project. They came into this and they knocked it out of the park. Look, if I was back in 2014, me, like 2022 me, was able to go back in time, watch these movies, and this was the new release film, I mean, this would be the best MCU movie they made yet. This is better than the Avengers. This is better than Iron Man. I think this is a really outstanding movie. Other than that exposition scene, makes it not perfect. So I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. But you know, Winter Soldier, I think everybody can basically agree that this movie is so well realized. The spy thriller, the political thriller, all of it, just the action, so brutal, so brutal, and the introduction of the Falcon. I mean, Anthony Mackie comes in with such confidence from day one. He comes in with such confidence, and it's just the introduction of so many things. The conclusion of Hydra. I mean, they're kind of trying to still be around in Age of Ultron, but they basically wiped them out at the beginning of that film. So, you know, this was really it. This was really their big last stand. And yeah, I think this movie is fantastic. And when you go to Civil War, and Thunderbolt Ross is saying, Washington D.C., you know, this is all that harm you've caused. I'm thinking, well, that was Hydra. I mean, Hydra was doing that. You know, I don't think Captain America or the Falcon caused much bad doing at all. I mean, if they weren't there, Hydra would have controlled the world. So I don't think that Washington D.C. should be involved in that argument. But then again, that's a different conversation. But yeah, this is a great film. Comment your thoughts. What do you think about Winter Soldier? What's your favorite Captain America movie? I think this is definitely the best. It's one of the best MCU films. Henry Jackman's music as well is so on point. A lot of the things about this movie are just so on point, and they work so well. And it's smart, it's sophisticated, and I love that aspect of it. I know I had a problem, like when I first watched it and watched it again, I never really understood why the cops were going after Nick Fury, but then I realized they're not real cops. This is the first viewing I watch where the thing goes, there's no units out in this area. Well, guess what? The Hydra must have stole cop cars or something. They made their own, gosh darn it. They're dressing up like police. It's crazy. It's insane. It's really insane. And it works so well. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Reviews coming in the future. Seeing Men tomorrow. Alex Garland's Men review. Going to be up for that tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. A couple other things. Chip and Dale, the Rescue Rangers. Are we excited to see that? Because I've been hearing good things. So, yeah, that's been it for me. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter at RyanKing72 and Instagram at KingOfRises131. And if you're new, like I said, hit that subscribe button. Come on back for all that future content. And yeah, guys, that's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for Captain America, the Winter Soldier. And until next time, over and out.